Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Celtic have emerged as strong competitors to AC Milan in the race to sign Chelsea midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka. The 20-year-old, who has yet to feature in a Premier League match this season, has found himself at a crossroads in his career following a move to Stamford Bridge from Aston Villa in 2022 for around £20 million. Despite the high expectations, Chukwuemeka has played just over 30 games for Chelsea so far. As his future with the Blues becomes uncertain, reports are now linking the talented midfielder to several clubs, with Celtic appearing as serious contenders. AC Milan, however, are also keen on securing his services. Milan's technical director, Geoffrey Moncada, is reportedly obsessed with Chukwuemeka and is determined to make a move, after attempts in the past transfer window. While some sources claim that Chukwuemeka has already agreed to a switch to Milan in January, it seems that the path to Glasgow may be the more likely destination. Milan are still in the hunt, but there is growing anticipation around Celtic's position in this transfer battle. Moncada is pushing hard for the transfer, but Milan's strategy could be to initially bring the Chelsea midfielder in on loan with an option to buy, capitalizing on Chukwuemeka's apparent desire for a fresh start. Still, Milan's plans remain fluid, with the club exploring other midfield options. At this point, Celtic appear to have the upper hand, with reports indicating that they have gained the pole position in the race. Negotiations are ongoing, and Moncada is in close contact with Chukwuemeka's representatives, keeping tight control over the situation. As the transfer window approaches, the coming weeks will be critical in determining where the young midfielder will play next. Will it be Glasgow or Milan? The plot thickens. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. In a dramatic turn of events shaking Celtic Park, rumours have surfaced that Rio Hatate, one of the club's brightest talents, may be prepared to leave the Scottish Giants unless Brendan Rodgers steps down as manager. The Japanese midfielder, who has been a key figure since his arrival in 2022, reportedly told close sources that he feels his future at Celtic is uncertain as long as Rodgers remains at the helm. This revelation has left fans and pundits alike questioning the relationship between the player and the manager, and whether this could signal a potential exit for Hatate. Hatate's time at Celtic has been filled with moments of brilliance, from scoring key goals to impressing with his versatility on the field. Yet, reports suggest that he has not seen eye-to-eye with Rodgers' tactical approach, especially following the team's recent struggles in both domestic and European competitions. While Hatate signed a long-term contract in September 2023, it's clear that he's not prepared to endure another season of underperformance and managerial instability. Rodgers, returning to Celtic in June 2023 after a controversial departure in 2019, has faced mounting pressure from both fans and critics alike. Although his earlier tenure at the club saw historic success, his second stint has been marred by inconsistent results, especially in Europe. The most recent heavy defeat to Borussia Dortmund, coupled with a string of poor performances, has led to questions about his methods and ability to get the best out of his players, including Hatate. The tension surrounding Rodgers' management style is nothing new. His critics have been vocal about his defensive tactics and inability to adapt to the demands of the modern game, which some believe has left talented players like Hatate frustrated. As Celtic faces an uncertain future, it's becoming clear that something has to give. The club, currently embroiled in a title race and still competing in European tournaments, may have to choose between backing their manager or keeping their star player. As the rumours surrounding Rio Hatate and Brendan Rodgers continue to swirl, the Celtic fanbase is left divided. Many supporters are questioning whether the club should prioritise keeping a player of Hatate's calibre over holding on to a manager whose methods have begun to raise doubts. Some fans argue that Hatate has been a shining star in an otherwise inconsistent team, and his departure would be a major blow to Celtic's ambitions. On the other hand, there are those who believe that Rodgers' managerial experience and past successes at the club should give him more time to turn things around. The growing tension between the two key figures has sparked passionate debates among the Celtic faithful. Some have taken to social media, expressing concerns that the club's future could be at risk if they allow a player to dictate managerial decisions. Hatate's talent is undeniable, but no player is bigger than the club, wrote one supporter on a popular Celtic forum. Others, however, feel that Rodgers' tactics are outdated and that Hatate, being one of the club's most valuable assets, deserves to play under a manager who can bring out his full potential. The question of who should stay and who should go is not a simple one for many fans. A portion of the Celtic faithful have voiced their discontent with Rodgers, pointing to the team's struggles in Europe and their inability to maintain a dominant position in Scottish football. "We need a manager who can adapt to modern football," said another fan in a conversation at Celtic Park. "Rodgers was great the first time, but this second spell feels stale. We need fresh ideas to keep up with the competition." At the same time, there is a strong sense of loyalty to the club's history and its successes under Rodgers' previous leadership. Celtic fans who are in favour of keeping the manager believe that, with the right support, he can still guide the team back to its former glory. "Rodgers built something special in his first stint," one supporter noted. "We need to give him the chance to rebuild and prove that he can do it again." As Celtic faces an uncertain future, the fans' voices will play a critical role in shaping the next chapter in the club's story. As the transfer window approaches, all eyes will be on Hatate's next move. Will the talented midfielder continue to shine at Celtic under Rodgers, or will the manager's grip on the team loosen as a result of internal conflict? One thing is certain, the coming weeks could be pivotal for both Celtic's season and their ambitions in the Scottish Premiership. Hello, fan! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.